Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609. Actually, good afternoon. I just looked at the clock and it's afternoon, so it's afternoon. That's the way that goes. Anyway, what I wanted to talk to you about just quickly, a short video. Transitioning from RV living to home living or back to home living again. And how does it feel? Weird. My house doesn't have any wheels anymore. I got a regular flush toilet and no more pee jug. God dang it. I didn't know what to do. I got up at night and I thought, where's the pee jug? And then I got to looking for my bag to put in the toilet in the mornings. I no longer need it. It's certainly convenient. So it's kind of, it's a big transition for me. There's no doubt. I lived in an RV for over 25 years. I'm 76 years old, so I started a little over age of 50 full time pretty much. And it's been a good ride. And I'm not saying anything negative about RVing for sure. I think it's a great way of life. And for those of you that are going the opposite direction, selling your home and going to an RV, go for it. Why not? And as far as the places being more crowded and all that, you can deal with that. It's not going to be that bad. Come on. It's just going to be maybe more crowded. I don't know. And for how long? Who knows? It could be a whole new world out there. But anyway, I do have a tiny home, small home. It's 400 square feet, approximately. Not quite, but close. And I'm in it now. And I'll show you whenever I get it pretty well finished. Right now, I've only got electrical in the bedroom, which was added later to the home. And there's a different power box for that bedroom. And so I have power there, and I got extension cords run everywhere. I don't do cooking here yet. I still do my cooking in the RV. I still do take my shower in the RV because the hot water heater and stuff. And but we're getting here. I'm sleeping in the home now, and I'm doing my comment call in the home now. I'm doing this video in the home now. And I know there's somebody mentioned there's a little echo and all that stuff, and there probably is. And there'll probably be a lot of things, but we'll all get all that worked out. And right now, there's some light shining through this window. I don't have a cover on this window yet, and I got a light hanging off a ceiling fan there on an extension cord. So it's a little primitive, but we're polishing this diamond. We're getting it done. And I got some gifts today in the mail from people that sent things, and thank you very much. But just remember, guys, this is my home, and I'm not going to load it up with a lot of stuff. Right now I've got more stuff than I need, but I appreciate the gifts. Do what you think's right. But just bear in mind, this back here, all this area behind me, that's premium real estate. There's X amount of space there. So if you send me stuff to put back here, that's fine. And if I can find a spot for it, I'll stuff it in there. But if not, it'll be put somewhere else. Enough said about that. Thank you again for your gifts and all that stuff. But I'm getting there closer, much better now. I've got, I've got extension cords run everywhere. Of course, I got my TV hooked up. I got my sound bar hooked up to the TV. Muy bueno. That works good, and I'm very comfortable here in the home. I feel good at night. I sleep good at night. There is a lot of space. I'll admit that. There's more space right around me here right now than I have in my whole RV. Or I've had in an RV for 25 years. The bedroom, I just stand up and look around like where in the hell am I? And the bathroom, you got a regular shower with a steel, tub and stuff. Regular home type stuff. Yeah, and a regular kitchen. I haven't gotten, of course, there's no power there, but there will be soon, hopefully. And when all that's all done, it'll be me living in a home, like I guess people do. But I'm not arguing pluses or minuses of either way. It's just at my age now, I felt like it was time for me to get out of the road, boy. Get out of the way and let these younger folks have the road. Why not? I've got a buyer for my Class C motorhome. I have a Thor 4 Winds 22E, 2021 actually. It's got about 8,000 miles on it. Generator's got 23 hours on it. It's brand new. So if the deal falls through, who knows? But if anybody's interested, please contact me at rusty78609 at gmail.com. And I'm asking $75,000 for it, and it's worth every penny of it. The new ones sell for 85 to 89 to 90 and all that. And the used ones, like I've got right now, are selling anywhere from 75 to 85. So, I'm on the low end. Why did I choose that? Well, because that's fair. Pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered. and I just want to remain even money pretty much. So with that in mind, if you're interested, rusty78609 at gmail.com. But anyway, there is a deal working right now. It's a gentleman from New Jersey, and if the deal goes through and he follows up with a deposit, $2,000 deposit, then we're good. Yeah, and then he's going to come pick it up whenever. Hopefully, I'll have the electrical fixed in the home by then, so I can be cooking in here and taking a shower in here and all that stuff. And so we'll see how it all works out. But anyway, I've got some issues coming up. Old timers issues like I got to have cataract surgery. I'm going December the 14th in Del Rio and meet with a doctor there, an ophthalmologist or whatever, a surgeon that does that, and get the cataract surgery done probably in the next 30 to 60 days, both eyes, and because they do one eye at a time. And then I got to have a little skin thing moved and cut off. And as far as traveling in the future, I think I'll mention it again. I'll do cabins. I think I'll do cabins. We'll try that weekly or monthly or whatever, just in the summers when it's really hot here, or during the winters if it's going to be a really cold winter. I can rent a place down on the coast of Texas and do whatever the hell I want to do, right? I'll take that money I get from the RV, put it into a traveling fund, and that'll be what it'll be used for, and I'll use it every year, and I'll try to use it up before I'm used up, if you know what I mean. And so what else can I tell you? The transition, moving any time to a new place is it's awkward. You know what I mean? You got stuff to move, and it's the little stuff that just gets and drives you nuts. You got all these little knickknacks that you've put, not knickknacks, but for me, like electrical stuff and maybe some, I don't know, paperwork and file cabinets and all kind of crap, that you don't even think about. But then when you get ready to move, you got to put that somewhere in your new place. And, there's no shelving in here. There's no closets or anything like that. I mean, I've come up with some from Walmart that should be enough. I hope. If not, I'll order some more that mount on the wall and whatever. I'll get that all worked out. But yeah, so it's coming along nicely. It's a really interesting feeling to be in a home with all this space. And if we're getting a little echo in the mic, I don't know. It's just the way it is. I mean, I don't know that I'll change it. Might get one of those little, you see those little furry mics that the pros use. Hello there, Bill. What are you saying, man? The ones with the dead cat on them. Or have it hanging down here where you can see it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll get that. I'll spend about $5 on that. But yeah, it's okay, man. I'm not complaining. It's an older home, and this thing's 20 plus years old. It's not in the best condition in the world. The roof probably, the electrical is a zero. That's going to cost me a few $1,000 to get that all replaced, 100%. The flooring, it's kind of like a sailboat, in a slight breeze. it's all right though. It's not, but I for what I paid for it, I think it's a good deal. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's dry, it's warm right now. The temperature outside's about 55 to 60 degrees. Winds out of the north, pretty good wind. And it's very comfortable in here. I mean, of course, that temperature it should be, and but tonight it'll be in the what? I'll tell you in a minute. Let me check the weather service here, and I'll tell you what it's going to be tonight. It's going to be a little cooler. I think it's going to be in the low 40s. Today it says show 43 tonight. So here it's actually probably be about 40 even. And is that okay? Yeah, yeah. And I got a heater. I got a heater. I got that. What do you call it? Oil filled radiator thing. I've got one of those and one little heater in the bathroom that I had in the RV. So yeah, we're not going to be cold by any stretch of the imagination, not at that temperature. And so there's a lot of things going on, and it's a matter of making this house a home. And it just takes time. And I say I'm in no hurry, but when I see something that needs to be done, there's only one way to get it done, and that's get off my butt and go do it. And I've learned that. I learned that in childhood. My daddy and mother was that same way. I mean, if there was something to do, you had to go do it. I mean, it didn't get done magically. You couldn't call the government on the phone and they'd come take care of it for you. And but no, we learned good habits, work habits when we were children, or how to take care of ourselves, and we learned how to use tools and all that kind of stuff, which was great, because that's helped me all my life. 'Cause, I worked on cars as a kid. Now, what the hell's that got to do with transitioning from an RV to a house? Nothing. But I'm adding it in here because that's the kind of guy I am. I'm just nervous about the whole thing, to tell you the truth. I mean, it feels good. And, I'm anxious to get the RV gone and start crying. Yeah, no, I don't know what. It's just it'll be a strange feeling not to have a home that I can move anytime I want to. I'll tell you that. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, I'm not going to be, but I don't think I could go back on the road again now. I mean, I've just pretty much decided this is what I want to do. I just feel comfortable here. I can sit out on the patio. I've got a screened-in patio. Sit out there and read. And no, it's just real nice. I love this little community. Population about 1,600. This is called Fort Clark Springs. I think there's about 1,200 people that live in this whole area, and they've got about 3,000 acres that, about a third of it's used for humanity, and the rest of it is trails and, for triking and walking and stuff. And that's all great. And then the little town of Bracketville, again, is 1,600. And then 30 miles or 30 minutes away is a good grocery store, Walmart, Home Depot. So, everything's convenient. And as far as the war zone down here near the border of Texas, it just is, guys. I just got to tell you, you go around here now, you see Department of Public Safety, Border Patrol, National Guard. I mean, yeah, it's pretty serious down here. But am I worried about it? Not in the bit, not a damn bit. I knew that when I came down here. I've lived near the border before, and so yeah, this is okay with me, guys. That's life, and no place is perfect. And so anyway, having said all that, for those of you that are transitioning from a home to an RV, thumbs up to you. I think you'll probably enjoy it. It depends on you. It's always depends on you and your attitude towards what you're doing. And then those of you that are like me that might be transitioning back from full time on the road to a home of some kind or a home base, I think that's a wise choice. I mean, it's your choice. That's the main thing. And this is my choice. And I know I get, people say, oh, you're going to live there a year or a month and whatever, and you're going to sell out. Well, if I do, don't worry about it. That's just me doing me. I live life like it's an adventure. I try to make it an adventure, things to do, different things, people to see, people to meet, things to do around town, different environment. And anyway, with that in mind, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you a penny. Just click on the link, go to Amazon, and buy whatever you choose. And for those of you that are using smartphones, click on that down arrow of the description, and it expands it, and then you'll see the link to Amazon. For those of you that are and have, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And then drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, keep your health. Stand guard at the door of your mind, and it's really hard to do, but that's something you need to focus on if you really want to enjoy life and sleep peaceful at night. I don't take, sleeping pills. I've never taken a sleeping pill in my entire life. And, I don't take any medication of any kind, actually. I haven't been to a medical doctor in 25 plus years. And, that's just me. Other people do them, and I do me. Now, of course, I've been to a dermatologist, and I go to a eye doctor every now and then. So, I do those kind of things. But having said that, guys, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. And we'll talk again later this evening. I will do kind of a semi-mix of a beer 30, because I'll have a beer and do a mail call because I've got some mail and it starts to stack up, and I like to get it done because people have gone to the trouble to send me something that's very personal. And so I'll do a video to let them know that I appreciate it. So anyway, guys, enjoy your day. Adios. Bye-bye.